with all the stuff that's happening today, the election, the economy, people are struggling, and a lot of people are hurting out here. Let me turn this down because I want to have a conversation with you. There's a lot of people are hurting today, and this election haven't made it any better. It hasn't made it any better. That's what I want to talk to you today about. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. So we're going to have a conversation on why I believe it's going to be all right. Because I have a lot of people in my comments on my channel saying, "Oh man, I like your video and I'm glad you made me laugh, but it hurt so much that it's hard to laugh." And I started thinking, it hurts too much to laugh. And then they left another comment saying, "Yeah, with this election, you don't know what's going to happen." I know what's going to happen. You're going to be all right. Not just the person that wrote that comment, you. If you're listening to this video right now, it's already 1 minute and 22, 23, 24 seconds. You're going to be all right. And how can I say you're going to be all right? You're watching me right now on your iPhone, hopefully. If you got an Android, that's your problem. But you're still going to be all right. But you're going to be all right because if you're over 15, 16, 25, 35, 45, we got some people on here that's 80 years old. They went through some stuff. Might went through a divorce. You might went through some bankruptcy. You might have went through a downsizing on your job. You lost your job. You lost your home. Whatever the case is, if you're listening to me right now, are you all right? You might have some scars, but you got an iPhone or Android. I ain't tripping on your Android, but you're watching me on your device, and you're looking at me, and you're listening to me. What is this? 2 minutes, 31, 32, 33 seconds in, and I'm telling you, it's going to be all right. Because just think about this. When you was going through that challenge and said, "I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I can make it out of this thing." That was years ago. You made it out. And you might have made it out with scars. You might have made it out. You thought you were going to lose your mind, but you still have your mind intact. If you didn't have your mind intact, you couldn't be listening to me on this YouTube right now. You're going to be all right. You might not have everything that you desire, but you have everything that you need. You got food, you got clothing, you got shelter. It's just a degree of that what you have that you desire. You can have a degree of shelter. You can have a condo, or you can have a house. You can have an apartment. You can have a room. As long as you got shelter, as long as you have food. You might not have filet mignon, but you got food to fill your belly so you can go to sleep at night not being hungry, right? You can eat beans and rice. There's nothing wrong with beans and rice. But as long as you have food, clothing, and shelter, you're all right. Now, everything else that you desire, that's your desire. But if you have food, clothing, and shelter, somewhere to lay your head at night in a safe place, clothes on your back, food on your table, you're all right. So when we thinking about, me too, I include myself, we thinking about, man, what's going to happen after this election? What's going to happen with the economy? What's going to happen? All the things he threatened to say, or threatened in the election that he said he's going to do. It doesn't matter what he say he's going to do. I'm going to be all right regardless of what happens. God got me. Put in the hashtag, God got me. Because that's how I know I'm going to be all right. He made promises to me. He's not going to go back on his word for what he promised me. So, this is a short video. I just wanted to address that issue and that challenge. People are hurting out here. People are struggling out here. People are losing hope. Don't lose hope. Just don't lose hope, because you're going to be all right. I can tell you, you're going to be all right. Now, leave a comment in the comment section, because I want to make sure not only the people in my time community, the people that's watching this video, because this video is for you. If you're watching this video, what is it, 5 minutes, 23, 24, 25 seconds in, if you're still watching this video, type in the comments, hashtag God got me. I'm going to be all right. I'm going to be all right, hashtag God got me. And let's blow up this comment section, because I know you're going to be all right, but you have to know that you're going to be all right. You have to know within yourself you're going to be all right, because you don't have to be anxious for nothing. My favorite book says, be anxious for nothing, but in everything. Let me start over. Be anxious for nothing, but in everything, by prayer, supplication, with thanksgiving, make your requests be known unto God, and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and mind in Christ Jesus. So, don't be anxious. Don't be anxious, because you're going to be all right. This is my time. This is my experience. This is my life. Yo, I'll talk to y'all later. Don't forget, hashtag God got me. Why? Because I'm going to be all right. Peace.